We should name player of the month after you, if we're being honest.
What's up, MP? I know you like to set your own goals, but here's what I think you should be doing out there.
These fans are all hipsters. It'll be like a home game for us.
It's all you, MP.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier, the players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's the Cobra in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Cam Thomas. Mikal Bridges is out there with George. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And you look at what the play-in tournament has accomplished for us. Even for those teams who started slow, there's still hope of reaching the postseason.
You know, there is BA, and so it's put a greater emphasis on winning regular season games. What it has done is extend the competitiveness of the regular season almost to the very end. But listen, history tells us the champs eventually almost always finish top 3 in the regular season.
Now here's Rozier. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Here's the pick. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Thomas misses. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Left side Tatum. Inside. Here's the Cobra. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Rozier, the pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by White. Rozier. Porzingis grabs the board. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's the Cobra. That shot off the mark. Oh, nice D from Rozier. Back to Thomas. Boston with a rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play. Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Brown passes to the Cobra. Outside Tatum. And he drives in from 9 feet. Drained it for 2 points.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
The Nets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Thomas. Back to Rozier. Tatum with a steal. Rozier left side. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Terry Rozier showing big-time hops.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the inside, Tyler. Oh, nice D from Rozier.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Thomas. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line, Cameron Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Brown. Pass to the Cobra. Kick out to Brown. Here's the Cobra. Just 5 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by White. Pass to Rozier. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
There's just an enthusiasm, a fire that Terry Rozier brings to the game, and this guy a big-time answer on the three-point line.
That one rolls around and rims out.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Claxton gets the bucket.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's the Cobra, pounded by Rozier. Right side Tatum. Here's the Cobra. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. The Cobra's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Brooklyn calls timeout. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Let's keep it up.
Let's hear it. Make some noise for Team White.
So both teams changing it up here. right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. The fourth spot held by the Celtics.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Tatum. Out left to the wing. For three. Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Cobra in at the point.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He contributed 20 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. And his team, they're on fire. In the midst of a strong stretch, they're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And he makes a first. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on two things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Now here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Baseline try. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Pass to Whitehead. Back to Rozier. Now George. From 10 feet away. Claxton can't get it to go. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And you know, they had a great plan going into that one, and then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Rozier can't get it to go. Boston's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. White, the pass to the Cobra. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Nets shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the Nets miss again.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
White, the pass to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Launches it. And the Celtics another 3.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop him.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Checking out Boston. Midway through the season, they have to like where they're sitting. Large and in charge with the #1 spot.
Still work to be done, though, and the real test comes in the playoffs.
And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Nets.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes me sick to watch.
You know what? That would have never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that rim.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boston has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Cam Thomas out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's George in at the power forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Thomas. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to George. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
The Celtics shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's George on the wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rozier outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Rozier from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
The Cobra passes to White. Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Claxton. Outside Tatum. Pass to the Cobra. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Rozier. He's closely guarded. Claxton passes to Rozier. Now Bridges. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. White for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to George. Down low. Rozier gets the bucket. Rozier's got 14 points for the game.
There is no fear when it comes to Terry Rozier. This guy is a scorer at heart, even if it means getting it done in the painted area.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. You know, one guy who really thrives on heavy usage, Terry Rozier.
B.A., this is a guy who's more than capable of being a catalyst nightly on the offensive end of the floor. It just feels like his energy and his focus and his willingness to be assertive as a scorer has a positive impact nightly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Inside, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Pass to Thomas. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go. The Celtics on the run for the finish. Oh!
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Now here's Rozier. The D's right on him. Lets a floater go. Denied by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
White can't hit.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Thomas. Defended by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Here's Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Nets shooting a low 30% from the floor. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges, puts up a 3, nails it from 3.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
To the paint. And he converts the layup. The Cobra's got 27.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
To the wing on the left. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Elliott passes to the Cobra. Pass to Elliott. Here's Batadze. 5 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The Cobra can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Bridges. Here's Clowney. Now Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
And that one misses. But so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players. Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
To the middle. Here's the Cobra. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Screen by Robinson. Pass to Thomas. Back to Rozier. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. Diallo against George. Out to the wing. Here's the Cobra. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Looking to get it going. Holiday grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to the Cobra. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Bridges. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now. You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game.
the game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Cobra.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Celtics making a switch here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Back to Rozier. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
That climbing three-point percentage for Terry Rozier just gets better and better.
Diallo passes to the Cobra. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Holiday. Rozier outside. Boston with a rebound. Here's the Cobra. Diallo passes to the Cobra. Off target from outside. Now Rozier. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Great read. Keep pushing.
underperforming. Furthermore, he's been a bit of a liability on defense, and his clock speeds more than his effort. Let me see the numbers, so we can get that over to coach to discuss.
Young 40 got a sick stomach, kid about 600 deposits for real, put the bricks on it. Every flick like a big budget, yipes with the like Craig, beat Debo, I'm a Chris Tucky. It's east to west and we get duckies. My Chris drip got my wrist flooded, swag, but we never that when we get one whip, and that's a whip. Hating on us, couldn't afford a McNugget. Look, my lane green, I'm retrieving. It's the money tree gang, getting guapas, G season. Sneezing in the wind, 6 COVID, disease free and multitasking everything.
What we doing in here today, Brick?
We got some heavy hitters in the gym today. You got your work cut out for you, MP.
Keep popping it, Donovan. Come on, get your hands up. They just wanna surf with a win. It's just you I ain't man. Do you feel me now? Way to kick it in, Mitchell. What? Good board, good board.
Make it dance to this. Make it dance to this. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. Hey, you came for my dog, so you know we gotta get you. That's the only way to ruler of the dojo. I told Sebby get the LT jersey and I'm leaning like a. Hey, 24, that's the bro, solo. When I pull up to the stoop, 2 or 3 Selena look alike. 4 or 5, and I'm acting like a ordinary fool. Baby, you it's cool. All she wanna do is listen to Mac. You wanna make money, then put this. Boy, this skin tan like I'm Bo, they got bands moving, walking down south. I'm a song where we at. Ay, party at the border, it's a movie, no outtakes. Hey, girl, salt shake. Yo, messy down here, but don't downplay. You know SB, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. 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 Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta. That's the only way. Betty Bye, young Bruce Lee, I let it fly. This little heart of mine, I'ma let it shine. They be like, where you been, Rossi on the grind? Too crazy, cause I got a lot that's on the line. Hey, you gon' spell it out. Hey, girl, you playing with a Mac, don't you yell it out. All my boys got my back, and we ready now. If I give you all the trust, don't you let me down. Pick it up. Get scary when the boys are on the ring, it's a stallion, splashing metallic. And she wanna slide to the left, slide to the right. Diamond on my neck, dancing in the night. You should come to South Bay, I'll show you what it's like. She got glitter on my face, now I'm shining like a mic, cause I'm smooth move like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Hey, now you with a sensei.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
It's kinda easy, listen to the G-Dep say. Playing these speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Shaw. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum. And it's Tyler in at the 1 spot. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here is Shaw. And there's the pass to Dort. Out left to the wing, beyond the arc, and the basket by Shaw.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
White against Giddey. Passes it to Tyler from downtown, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort kicks to Giddey. Pass to Shaw. Lets the 3 fly. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now, here's Dort. After the miss from Tyler. Tries the spin move. Now here's Giddey, defended by Tyler. Giddey, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. He dishes it to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there. You know, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Here is Shaw, covered by Tyler. Stolen. Pass to Tatum. They could use a bucket, and it's good on the layup.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. And you look at the Cobra, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The pass to Giddey. Here is Shaw, defended by Tyler. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Porzingis against Giddey. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by Tyler.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Passes to Shaw. And that one is hammered home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And what I love about Tatum, he is decisive when his decision-making in terms of driving the basketball. Solid at kind of just putting his head down and creating the angle and then the strength there to take the contact and force the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Changes in for the Celtics. Porzingis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Tyler in for Brown. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Holiday out there with the Cobra. Then it's Tatum, and there's Porzingis, and it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here is Shaw. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. That comes in for Drew Holiday.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
White against Giddey with the drive. Yes, that goes in. And the Thunder lead by 19.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Josh Giddey.
And he's not passing the ball as well. This month, if you look at his numbers from earlier in the season, he's not seeing the court as well.
too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around him. Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last